Urban Grant, also known as Humble Assassin. It's time for some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
And only because you all have such good taste. Now.
Right, we trying out Lagatha's axe in this one. I don't know what it's called exactly, but yeah. I'm not really bothered about upgrading anything right now because it's just like I just don't see the point in upgrading weapons that aren't. I want to upgrade the best stuff. Basim want to talk to me.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
Nice to see you.
Alright. Oh, does she need me to talk to her? Oh, okay.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, I think we're going to Nottinghamshire. So that, oh no we're not, 250. It's this one, 220 I believe. Yeah, there we go.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has
Gloucestershire.
disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
Oh.
He
I
is
wonder
in
where
love.
he'd gone.
When
Thought
did
he
this
hadn't
happen?
passed.
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
Was there allies there for me
All
to
right,
fight with?
I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Oh, I was wondering where he'd gone. Oh, Sigurd? Anything? No? Okay. Yeah, because there's another woman. There's a woman at the forge at the moment. I was like, oh, where's my buddy? Where's Gunnar? Very weird.
This one be
Why is nothing coming up over there though? That's very weird. I guess I'll just go for the closest location. There doesn't seem to be an actual marker for it. It's a very nice Dane axe, but it's quite large and slow. Great warrior Lagatha. Yeah, I never noticed that this does like a flame effect, and I thought it was the enemy doing it, but it's me. I was like, oh, why is his own flame effect hurting him? Oh, it's mine. Speak to Gunnar in the western flourish there.
The hathnes in Horukla.
Western. Hey, so it's somewhere like Thames River, where it's located where the Afon and Thames River meet. I've no idea. Where's the Thames River? Ah, okay, the Thames River and the Afon meet. Ah, it must be here then. I must have to meet him there. wise. It's probably wiser to go on my boat, right? How far would it be by boat? Away. Just get the horse on the boat.
Yeah! Let's go.
Facing the right way. No.
More sail!
Oh, whoa, since we've had the boat. At the west side of town. Like the fact that it's not coming up as an objective, it makes me a bit concerned that, I don't know, maybe it's just teaching me, getting me to learn, but at the same time it worries me that it's going to be a bit bugged. I've just done an update as well though, so after just doing an update. Oh god.
Sail down! Run up the sail!
After just putting an update in, there's like a big muck up and I can't even do the quest I'm on. Very ironic. You'd think you'd be able to travel up this river, it's so small. Getting there slowly but surely. You could get someone to replace that seat where Dag used to be. A new area, completely. No, actually not. A little bit. A cross section of two separate places, so. W's coins. Hamptonshire. Hopefully it told me the name of the what the town is called in Western Gloucestershire. This is where I'm going, isn't it? Gloucester. Oh, okay. Oh wait, is that the name of this town? I guess maybe. Let's see. I can't even tell. Okay. Whatever. Yay, and we're here. This is the town, apparently. I hope it is, anyway. We're gonna meet him at the west side of the town. I know.
Green sail!
Oh, thanks very much for the time. Aha, this is the town. Find out where he is. He's at the west side of town. Somewhere. Where are you at, my friend? You missed it, what?
What do you see?
No, nothing. He could be in these hamlets, he could be up here, he could be anywhere. So where am I looking for him?
Mun ik hafa fleiri tíðindi á morgun. Far heim.
Aha! Oh wow, you're all the way over there. Gunnar.
Ich starve son megan.
Oh, little hobbit houses. I thought the other town was like hobbit houses. These are hobbit houses.
It's now.
Survey the area,
He's
Zulu.
there somewhere. Gunnar, where are you?
There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigwili.
Sorry?
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath mom and dad carried evan gilid an anun. Cannon have drews me.
Bridget man power the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilid. That's Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
Okay. Right.
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skald for years to come.
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
On Christus Namen, was wäre? Heathens do?
You say heathens do as heathens do. That's our man.
There is the elder man. Gunnar!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah, Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Ealdorman after Gunnar. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry.
Yeah, I like this guy. So does Eivor.
So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Okay.
Well, shall we then?
Lead the way. Seems like a lot of folk legends happen around here.
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Ealdorman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
it lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Gunnar for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from? Fell the swine!
Slow me down some. Wow. I'm really getting slowed down. But look, if I'm going to use this axe, I need to get rid of the shield. Oh, ah, he's going to hit me. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Dude, they're a lot easier like this.
That was close.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Gunnar has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant God. Go on without me.
I gave Gunnar...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Well, it was actually far from the town, was it?
Go!
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the grievo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Gunnar, and that spatcock Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise, just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, that's Hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale, and you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame.
So basically,
I heard
we're
your
going
voice
trick-or-treating.
clear as a bell.
Very weird.
Knocks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunnar,
So weird.
if no one else is dressed this way, I will fill your shop with sheep.
Under sjodan for den fone for day den fox. Ag heies vilje. Det här är twagazia numen och
How do I knock on your
for
door?
battle ferry.
That house for sure.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and the walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
Moldy cheese.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you
Oop, I get
into
to
a
keep
gentle
this.
skull.
Good.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Kids get moldy cheese back then?
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones. Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping.
So weird.
I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming, hidden neath the hood.
Never knowing who is knocking, wanting something good.
Oh, very nice.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this.
Where'd he go?
Gunnar! My cakes. Show me. Gunnar!
That cloth is. Take your false gods and piss off back to your shit-smeared hovel.
Oi!
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hooden more. You
Oh,
seem to
what's
want
it,
your
bro?
nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ him tall.
Christ and Thor.
You're mine!
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun. I'll kill you!
Oh, drop king.
4 spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Bír Valis Macallon!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Tilukis. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
With Dean fall.
Can you speak English, please?
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwyneth, my love,
Why
go
can't I
back to the house
understand
and
her?
bring me the garlic
I
salt.
feel bad doing
And
that
the
now,
worms?
but you know.
Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
I'll give me strength.
My mum Modron is known I'm a humor towish
Who
good
was she saying?
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.